Sometimes I have trouble really believing that God's plan is perfect, absolutely perfect. And I know, I know that my head says it's perfect because scripture tells me it's perfect, because the catechism tells me it's perfect. So my head knows it's perfect, but sometimes my heart doesn't. Hey, I'm Marge Steinhag Fenlon, and I'd like to give you just a few minutes, a few thoughts on following God's plan and truly trusting in it, trusting that it's perfect. Because that's hard. At times, harder for me than other times, but generally, it's an underlying struggle that pretty much follows me through life, especially at times when there's just a lot of chaos or when things aren't working out the way I'd hoped, when I have a lot of confusion or questions, or and especially when I see something happen that seems truly unjust and basically seems cruel. Although God is never cruel, we know that God is never cruel. But some of the things He allows, they're very harsh, and even in my own life. And these are the times that I really struggle when something goes down, and it's like, wow, wow, that hurt. That's hard to take. That's hard to believe that this is part of a perfect plan. It's hard to trust in God's plan when we don't see the final results, or we don't see the motive. We don't understand the motive behind it. I'm one of those people that likes to not really have my own way, but lead my own way. So I like to not be in charge of other people, but be in charge of my own life, and to feel as though I'm in control and I'm driving the boat, so to speak. Well, I know that that's not always a very good attitude to have. In fact, there are times when I wonder if God kind of takes that steering wheel away from me and lets me flounder a bit, to show me that His plan is perfect. It's all about His plan, not mine. It's His plan, to really trust in His plan. There's a little prayer that I say, and I begun to say this not just every day, but multiple times a day when I feel myself wrangling with God's plan. And I'll put it in the comments, but it goes like this: You know the way for me, you know the time. Into your hands I trustingly place mine. Your plan is perfect, born of perfect love. You know the way for me. That is enough. It's that final line that's the real clincher for me. You know the way for me. That is enough. And I have to remind myself of that over and over again. Some days it's like a ongoing chant in the back of my head. You know the way for me. You know the time. Into your hands I trustingly place mine. Your plan is perfect, born of perfect love. You know the way for me. That is enough. And I have to tell myself, I have to tell God, you know the way for me. That is enough. You see, He's so much smarter than I am. God is so much more intelligent than any creature ever made, or who ever will be made. He's so much more intelligent that he does know. He knows the way for me. He knows the way for you. He knows the way for the entire world, as a matter of fact. And that has to be enough for us, to know that He knows the way. That has to be enough for me, because I'm just, frankly, I'm not smart enough to figure it out. I'm not as smart as God. He knows exactly how things have to go. And so I have to remind myself that because of that, because of His magnitude of intelligence and my lack thereof, comparatively speaking, it's not even close. He knows exactly. He knows not only how things should go, but He knows how things will go. You know the way for me. That is enough. Try it, my friend. Try saying that. Say the whole prayer if you'd like. It's very, very short and easy to memorize. Again, it'll be in the comments, but the end thing, you know the way for me, that is enough, that end line. To repeat that over and over again, remind ourselves, no matter what happens in the world, no matter what happens in our private lives, that he knows the way, and that is enough, because he is all powerful, all merciful, all loving, and all good. You know the way for me, Lord. That is enough. Hey, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can find out when my next video pops up on the screen. Please like this video so that others will be able to find it and benefit from it. Share it with others. Please also go to my website, margefenelon.com. Hey, I've got a free ebook waiting for you there. 9 prayers I say every day. You're going to love these prayers. They're all laid out for you, all of the words, and you don't have to say all 9 of them every day like I do, but I think you'll find them very, very helpful in your prayer life, and you can use them to your advantage. You sign up for the free ebook, it'll be delivered right to your inbox, and then you'll have it in a very easily accessible format and for as long as you want it. So, margefenelon.com. You also can find out how to book me for a speaking engagement. Bring me to your retreat. I'd love to do a retreat, a conference. I'd love to visit your parish. I can also do online events. So, if that works out better for you, it's margefenelon.com. Sign up for my ebook, 9 Prayers I Say Every Day, and find also my books there, my other videos, my podcast, my blog. It's all there, my friend, margefenelon.com. Hey, thanks for tuning in. And please remember, you know the way for me. That is enough.